2016 on this side, 2026 on this side. Same face but very different energy. Remember when matte full coverage and razor sharp brows were peak beauty? Well, get ready for a trip down a very contoured memory lane. Yes, we are bringing 2016 back and putting it against 2026 glam. It's the ultimate glow up challenge, a battle of eras happening right here on my face. Let's do it. Alright, let's start with the base. For my 2016 side, everything has to be as matte as humanly possible. So I am going in with full coverage, thick and nowhere near to my original complexion foundation. On the other hand, for 2026, I am using a very lightweight medium coverage foundation that is actually a closest match to my skin tone, and you can see the difference. Now for the main event, the 2016 brow. Forget natural, forget fluffy. We want architecture. We wanted brows that walked into the room with confidence. I'm literally drawing a sharp line on the top of my brow and on the bottom and filling the middle part of it. It's a solid block of color and then carving it all out with a thick concealer to make it extra sharp. Look at this. For 2026, I'm using this brow pencil to make a light hair-like strokes, just filling in some sparse spots and brushing the excess off with spoolie for that natural brow look. In 2026, contouring wasn't a technique, it was lifestyle. It was brought to us by Kardashians. We didn't bronze, we contoured hard. If you're enjoying this fun trip down memory lane, please hit that like button and subscribe for more glow ups. In 2026, we are not just creating shadows, we are adding dimensions back to the face. So, the placement of contour shifted toward the temples for that facelift effect. In 2016, the blush was just a pop of color on the apple of the cheeks, while 2026 is living for blush. The placement of the blush totally changed the blush game in 2026. For 2016, don't you dare forget the iconic concealer triangle. I'm drawing a huge bright triangle under my eye. Goal was to be as bright and highlighted as possible. However, for 2026, I'm adding concealer just for the lift. It's the strategic placement of the concealer that gives you the lifted look. And how did we set this? We didn't just powdered, we baked in 2016. 2026, I'm just lightly dusting some in my T-zone to cut the shine and letting the rest of my face glow. It's eyeshadow time. And if you did your makeup in 2016, you know eyeshadow wasn't just a suggestion. It was full-blown commitment. So I'm doing halo eyes today. I'm packing a dark brown into my inner and outer corner and then blending it up to my eyebrows. Now taking a shimmer from the palette, I'm just placing it on the center of my lid to make my eyes pop. To finish, a thick black winged liner that went all the way to the inner corner, and my eye feels so glam. To add more definition to my eyes, I'm just going to line the waterline halfway and do a tight line on my eyes. Taking the same brown eyeshadow, I'm going to lightly smoke my lower lash line. Finally, completing it with the lashes, I'm using a dramatic strip lash that is super thick and super black. On the 2026 side, the trend has really softened up. I'm using a light brown color on my whole eyelid just for some depth. To accentuate the eye shape, I'm using a concealer to do half cut crease and setting it up with a white eyeshadow. To add more definition to the eyes, I'm just adding a small wing to the outer corner and a small wing to the inner corner of my eye. To add some glam onto this eye, I'm using a little bit of highlighter into the inner corner of my eyes and finishing the look with half lash and a bit of mascara. We have done enough baking, now it's time to remove it. For 2016 lips, we are going to overline our lips and going to fill it with the ultra matte lipstick. For 2026, we are going to contour our lips with the lip liner. We have mastered the art of creating beautiful lip combos, adding concealer and lipstick and mixing them and finishing off with a clear gloss for that extra oomph. Highlighter in 2016 had one job: be seen from space. It wasn't a subtle glow, it's a bold beam of shimmer on the cheekbones on the tip of the nose. On 2026 side, we want a dewy glow that looks like it's coming from within the skin. Finishing the whole look with a setting spray, I'm using a dewy setting spray on 2026 side while a mattifying spray on the 2016 side. Alright, this is it, the final look, half 2016, half 2026. Looking at myself in the mirror is genuinely a trip where one side is bold artistic glam and other side using makeup to enhance the features. So, the final question is for you. Which side won? 2016 or 2026? Which one do you choose? If you want more face structured breakdowns like this, let me know in the comments below. Until then, bye bye.